Hey guys, this is Kiru representing SwaggerBeat, and today we're going to be introducing a new program called Focus. And this is basically to focus on all the talents around the world and bringing them under one roof. So today we have here with us Sai. So hello MC Sai, how are you today?
Very good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It's good stuff.
Alright, so Sai, just tell me about yourself. Let's just start off.
My name's Sai, and I'm good.
Okay.
So I'm a rapper from the UK. What do you want to know, to be honest?
So how did you start rapping?
Started rapping, had a pen and a paper, microphone.
How old were you when you started rapping?
14.
14? That's
21
pretty young.
now. Yeah.
So what motivated you to start rapping?
There was no rap.
There was no rap?
There was nobody rapping in Tamil at that. Well, I didn't know that anybody was rapping in Tamil at that time, to be honest, because we didn't really have any sort of social media or stuff like that, right? So I thought, let me try rapping in Tamil, and I ended up writing some lyrics.
So since you say there was no social media, how did you promote yourself?
I didn't. I was just writing in my bedroom, my science lessons and English lessons. And
so you basically
shows.
You didn't study. You were just rapping the whole time.
No, I was just really clever, so I didn't really need to study. So
Okay.
No. Basically, shows was ideally the only platform to promote yourself those days. So I was just performing at shows, stuff like that.
Cool. Okay, so tell me about your accomplishments in the past year. I know that you've been rapping for a long time, so just cut it down to the past year.
Past year, I launched my album last year. Or after 8 years in the game, I did my proper first album last year.
And what's it called?
It was called Simhasanam. We launched it in the UK, from UK to Toronto, from Toronto to Montreal, Montreal to Swiss to France, and France to now going to Denmark.
Wow, that's amazing. You're signed to a label right now, right? So can you tell me about that and how you guys formed and all that?
The label, I've always been signed to the label. I mean, when I started music, I was just writing, and then as soon as I started recording songs, initially I had this idea of dropping an album, like a small one at that time. So I was about 16, and basically I had a cousin who was pretty close with me, so I met him at a wedding, and I was like, yo, I rap in Tamil and stuff, and he was, what Tamil rap? How did the two work? Then took him to the side, I did some rap, and he was like, yo, I like this.
So can you give us a little example of that?
Can I do that later?
Okay, go ahead. I'm messing up your story. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me get to the story first.
Right.
So basically, then he called me a week later, and he was like, okay, I think I'm gonna start up a record label. Are you in? And I said, what? For sure, I'm in. So, and then we tried to get a name. He came out with Stars, and I was like, Stars is just not nice. Because you know how we have twin stars and stars and stuff. So I said, Stars is just too plain. We need more than Stars. Then I like the whole idea of being rebels. I said, why don't call it Rebels? And then we said, you know what, let's just call it Rebelstars. So then we came out with Rebelstar Records, and then from then the label's just been, whenever I've been growing, label's been growing with me. So yeah.
So how many people are in the group now, or in the label?
In the label, I think we have something like 20 plus people working in the label. I mean, that's my co-artist and people that work behind the scenes in terms of marketing, management, and stuff like that. So it's a big team.
Nice. So I know that you've done skits and stuff in the past with Kutti Hari and stuff. So is he part of your label?
Okay, Kutti Hari was part of the label. As soon as I signed up to the label, Kutti Hari was a very close friend of mine at that time. So I actually pretty much didn't even ask Kutti Hari to join the label. I pretty much just put his name down. Okay. So he was in the label without him even knowing. And we've always been clowns. Everybody knew us as clowns. So we just decided to pick up a camera and film what we were doing. Day-to-day basis, and all of a sudden we blew up. Then he decided to go into stand-up comedy, and he blew up. Then we signed up more people. Still signing people up.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me about some upcoming projects that you're having?
Upcoming projects, there's I'm actually here right now to film a video song.
Okay.
Right now, that's with Spectrum Pictures. Music was actually produced by Princeton. Okay. Prince Digital. Actually shooting that video here in Toronto. And apart from that, we actually have you know what, I think I'm not allowed to say because they're probably like But
Alright.
we have
We'll find out.
we have a lot of stuff coming up for the summer. I mean, I think you're looking at video songs every 2 months. Rebelstar Records is going to be putting out video songs. That's myself. I think my artists, my dancers, Public Enemies, TJ, Kutti Hari. So we have a lot of stuff for this year. Just keep lookout.
Nice. Do you have like a fan page or anything people can follow?
www.facebook.com/MCSci-music.
Alright, so what kind of messages do you convey through your music?
I mean, genuinely, we're always trying to give our messages, right? I mean, in terms of rap, you're always having some sort of a storyline or some sort of true story behind it. So, I mean, I'm always talking about whatever concerns me or anything close to my heart. I'm always talking about it in my music. So, pretty much whatever affects me, kind of put it to the music, to be honest.
Great. So, do you have any messages for your fans right now?
I'll put that to the music too. I mean, I think the last track of my album is actually goes En Makalaadaravukku oru nandri en tholar anaivarukkum on nandri en Maada Pitha Guru Devathukkum nandri nandri patta kavinyan kadanali.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. Alright, so thank you so much for being on the show with us today, Sai. On behalf of SwaggerBeat, we would like to thank you for being here and good luck on your future endeavors.
Thank you to you and thank you to SwaggerBeat for having me. One Love, One Nation signing out.
So, different outfit basically I'm filming this on a different date, that's why. So what happened is that I'm here to tell you a little bit about my next album. So next album on the 1 year on Simhasanam happened, great success, we performed, I mean we did the launch in several countries, CD sold well, online sales went well. Now I am working on my second album. So Simhasanam was produced by Steve Cliff Valentine. Second album is being produced by the one and the only Princeton Charles. So if you're in the music industry, you would already know about Princeton. If you're not, then you're going to know about Princeton with this album. So in the album on the February 15th on the release in London at Greenford Town Hall. So make sure you come if you're in London. If you're not, then I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do any concert or album launches abroad this time, but if I do, then you will know about it. A little bit of information about BRB. This time it's not featuring 24 artists like last time. This time it's featuring a handful of artists. That's about not too much, maybe 3, maybe 4. So every track is different in this album. You guys thought I did good in the last album, you guys need to hear this album. Like each and every time it's another level up. This is like a new sound to Tamil hip hop, new sound to European Tamil hip hop. So yeah, you're gonna like it. I know you're gonna like it because you guys love hip hop. If you're watching this video, you love hip hop. So yeah, so February 15th, album's releasing. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the album name, right? So the album's gonna be called Be Right Back.